As we were driving down, Marilyn said, well, maybe we'll have bread and gravy for breakfast. And I'm thinking, oh, great. What's that? Well, bread and gravy, it's actually toasted gravy, but it's toast in a shallow Pyrex dish covered with cream gravy and all the bacon you can eat. And actually, it was an instant favorite, I have to say. So much so, I will digress and say that when Marilyn and I married, our first breakfast back from our honeymoon, she decided to fix bread and gravy. She didn't realize that you don't want to cook the gravy until it completely gets solid first. So she had it in a bowl, and I came in. She was so proud. And I got the spoon, and I turned it upside down, and the gravy stayed on the spoon. Didn't quite have room snack for bread and gravy then, but that weekend, that first weekend that I met them, I just can't think of Ruth without thinking of San Antonio, even though, she lived up here for so many years, but I still think of San Antonio when I think of her, and we had gone to Fiesta downtown, and if you know anything about San Antonio, there's this great river walk, which I don't know when they did all the modernizing of it. It was probably in the 80s or 90s, but it's a fabulous thing now. And when my wife Marilyn was little, it was a fabulous place to go. And so when we were there, we went to Fiesta, and then it was late at night, and we decided we'd go down to the Riverwalk. Well, in 1965, that was not the place to go late at night. It was actually a very dangerous place to go late at night. We didn't know that because Marilyn just thought it was a straight place for her childhood. And so the next morning, we got in after Rick had gone to bed. I think we had another couple of women that had gone down there for the weekend as well. So we got up the next morning having bread and gravy, and they asked, well, what did you do? And we started telling them how about midnight we were down at the Riverwalk. And their eyes just got like saucers, and we could tell, well, there was something wrong with this, but we didn't know what it was. So they quickly told us that wasn't the place to go. Now, of course, it is the place to go, but not back then. I would just say, when the chaplain said we're here to celebrate Ruth's life, I thought, how appropriate, because I have never known anybody as full of life as Ruth Roberts. Just full of joy, full of activity, always on the go, and ready for whatever, which I think she kind of had to be married to Bert. You had to be ready for whatever was coming. But she was. I mean, they were just a great team. She was clearly the love of his life. And as Jeremy said, she was just this memory maker. She just, again, had the gift of hospitality. You never felt like a stranger around Ruth. And she had that gift of making people so at home. And then just making them feel so loved. And literally that weekend, I felt like I'd known them all my life. You just fell in love the minute you were around them. And as much as she was full of life, the great thing is, because she's a believer, she's still full of life. She's full of life beyond what we can even imagine. And it couldn't happen to another person.
This time we have a duet in the garden.
So I would actually like to say something as well. If you don't mind. I am TuTu's only grandson. So when my mom was talking about how strong and stern she was, imagine an entire house full of women exactly like that. They're here. Yeah. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. I grew up in that hostile environment to become the man that I am. But by the way, my name is Jeremy, for those of you who don't know me. This is my wife, Misty. Some of the memories that I have of TuTu are when she would make me jams. If you don't know what jams are, it's really colorful shorts that she would sew. She loved to sew. She sewed all kinds of clothes and all kinds of things. Much to my mother's chagrin, I would go out and I would pick the brightest, boldest, ugliest colors and patterns you could imagine. I'm like, oh, I like the hot pink with the yellow stripes on it, you know, and she would make these pants for me. I'd wear them bright every summer. She also would take us on trips. She had so much energy. She was a wonderful woman. She really treated me like a man. You know, she called me the man in her life. Because of all the women surrounding me. So, anyway, we're going to sing In the Garden, which is a song that she requested to be played at her moment.